Hi everyone, it's Carol from Crinkle Path Journals, and I'm here with a Thrifty Thursday, which is virtually a free Thrifty Thursday. In front of me are the items I purchased, and then I have some items that were gifted to me from my sister-in-law. So I wanted to show you what I purchased first, and then I will show you everything she brought to me. That it is very nice to have family who support your hobbies and your goals and your dreams. So thank you to my sister-in-law for doing that by finding things for me for junk journaling. So these are my thrifty hauls this week. First is a family companion bedtime little book, and it has just a real variety of things in it. It's a newer publication from 2004, but I love that there are a bunch of vintage pictures in here. So that really makes it fun. I got this at my local thrift store. So I won't flip through the whole book because it is very chunky, but maybe I can flip through. But I just loved the illustrations on a lot of the pages, and I think I paid $1 for it, so it is well worth taking apart for the images to me. I mean, there are a few modern day looking images, but a lot of them look vintage. Do you think geese would eat eggs for breakfast? My chickens eat eggs when you crack them or cook them. Fortunately, we do not have any right now that are pecking their own eggs. That's a really bad habit. And usually a sign that they are lacking some other nutrient. So, ooh, that was a bad dream. Sleeping Beauty. Compact, friendly family living. So cute. Slumber Party. That's funny. Look at the springs in the mattress. Our strong men. Advertising for Inner Spring Mattress. Oh, it's like the first Murphy bed. Look how it folded down from inside the armoire. Oh, these sleeping capsules. I've seen them on some videos in airports and in Asian high-rises. You can just rent enough space to sleep. Okay, I think I've gone through that enough. These two things are from Dollar Tree. The first one here, oh, I already popped it, is a Conversation Hearts bingo. So it comes with this card that you're supposed to pull apart and then like put it in a bowl and close your eyes and draw. And then here are the bingo cards that you pass out if you want to play the game. But I just thought I would fussy cut these hearts that are cardstock, and then I would use these pages as just a journal space in a pocket in a journal because the back is blank. And then it also comes with a whole bunch of heart stickers, which when you're playing the game is supposed to be to get bingo, but I would just use them as they are, as stickers. So for $1.25, that was a lot of junk journaling ephemera in one little package. And then this was also at Dollar Tree. It got a little bent. My husband set something on top of it because he bought me a new light for my birthday, and he was putting it together and set something on top of this. But again, this is supposed to be a game, but I liked the idea of using the ephemera for junk journaling. I've got a lot of pieces from Monopoly games from over the years. I just wanted to see what came in this and if it would be helpful or useful to anybody who maybe doesn't want to spend more to get an old game. So first of all, they have these little clings, which are the playing pieces that you would move around the board. And then they have these cling pieces that go down on the board. See, here's the board, but I probably will not use the board unless I decide to make a cover out of it or something. In which case, we could use the box as well. But anyway, there's the railroads and the little houses that you add if you're playing the game, but they're all clings, they're not stickers. And then they give you these little punch out cards for all the properties, which I thought were little and cute, smaller than your average Monopoly card. See, here's the standard Monopoly cards. So they're just these little tiny cute ones. And then you also get a little teeny tiny pack of Monopoly money. I couldn't resist this. So it's all just like the big stuff, but teeny tiny. I thought those were so cute. And again, looking at, the number of items you get in the box, I think it makes some really cute ephemera for very little money. We all love that in the junk journaling world. Okay, now let me clean this up and I'll bring back the stuff my sister-in-law gave me. All right, so I have quite the pile here. First of all, I have a couple of these little folders that had photos in them, and they just have this lovely texture to them, and they are cardboard, and she knows that I just love things that have a vintage look and feel. So even though they are empty, they could make great covers or backing to a journaling card or something, and they just really have a lovely vintage look and feel to them. This one feels like leather, and this one feels like it's paper, but it's got a paint on it to make it look like burlap. Then she gave me a bunch of photo albums. This one is just one of the sticky kinds, but I love the cover of the album, which has a nice texture and a lovely green color. Then we have this little snapshot book, which still has some photos in it. And she said basically when her parents passed away, they had sort of gotten pictures from aunts and uncles, cousins over the years. Photos kind of got out to where the relationship is so far detached that I don't actually know who these people are. And so it's not hard to part with them because she's like, I'd rather they go somewhere where they get loved and seen than sitting in my closet where I don't think I'll look at them because I don't even know who the people are. But there's so many wonderful, wonderful photos of children in this album, and they're just absolutely adorable. I know that there's a lot of glare, and so it's hard to see, but look at these tucked into a little pram. I guess maybe it helps me understand a little more why photos get put in a thrift store. If you've been handed down photos and you know there just isn't anybody left to claim them, then you want to give them new life. Look at this musical crew. Sweet snapshots. And then the album is fabulous too in this case. Somebody's wedding, and I assume they're guests. Treasures for sure. These are some more like the cabinet card holders. Helen and Floyd Bucker. Even though they're labeled. Sweet baby. Her little curl on top, or his curl on top. You know, they dress boys in dresses in that era too. This young couple. Wow, so cool. I have to tell you, I have not even looked through this stuff till now, so I'm getting the surprise right along with you. The 1933 Ellisonian. This paper feels amazing. It feels like the paper that's in those vintage autograph books. There's some autographs in here. This is the fun part. The little autographs. So I suppose it was a yearbook of sorts, but they didn't really do a lot of photos, but they just kind of wrote about things. Here's a photo, and it's an actual photo that is glued in. And then all these handwritten little notes. So neat. And then some ads in the back. And her mom's relatives were all from Montana, so I think this is from Montana. Here's the 1936 version. Looks a little more upgraded. Yes, Bozeman, Montana. And this one actually has pictures. And look at these finger waves in these girls' hair. Had to be very patient to get those to stay. And then look at how she's braided her bangs or put little curls and held them in place with a pin probably until they dried. It looked like braids at first, but it's just the hair. Freshmen don't get very big pictures. Whoops. I love old yearbooks, and I have a lot of old yearbooks, and I love them for the ads and the period photographs. So this is the history of white pine, belknap, and alger. I don't know if I'm saying those right. Printed in 1975. So this looks like just some kind of history of those towns and the founding members. And some old copied photos and maps. There's a photo in here. Oh, now this is her mother, so I'm going to need to get that back to her. Anyway, neat history book. Then we have this large photograph album. It does not fit in the screen by any means. We're going to just kind of look at the right side. I'll try and go slow as I turn the page so you can see the left. 1940 school picture. They did take the photos out of people they knew. I'm glad of that. Look at this. This looks like a camp meeting tent. Look at all the people. And then sweet picture of a grandma. I think that came out from right there. A lovely period piece with her clothing, very traditional. Yes, it had to have been a camp meeting because look, there's pictures of a river baptism. Some more cuties. The mule team. There's a picture of, looks like a hospital or nursing school here. This is cute. Look at how they're peeking around the tree at the grandma and the baby. Very, very cute, candid photo. Somebody actually has a picture of a dog in here. Some travel photos. There's the dog again. And there's a kitty there too. There's some deterioration on this photo, but it's got really cool, texture, and it still would be fun in a journal. Look at this beauty playing her guitar by the stream. Oh, these are just fascinating. Oh, and then look at these portraits up here. Let me see if I can. They're all of the same girl. That was pretty rare to get multiple photos in one photo shoot. Very cool. Here's some loose photos. This is a postcard. The Atlantic French Line, SS Normandy. Let's see. Looks like some sisters, and they could be sisters too, or a mother and daughter. Look at his spectacles. sticking on his nose. Another picture of the house. This looks like the redwoods. Yosemite. This is Yosemite Falls. I was just talking about this, my California history book that I just bought a couple weeks ago, and I talked about my husband and I walking to the top in our college years, and then our daughters hiked it with him. So it's very iconic look, so you just know right where it is when you see it. Price Oil Company. Oh, look at this cutie. This almost looks like a tin type, that there's like silver around the edges. It's not a reflection from the lamp. It actually is silver. Lake Secor, showing Camp on the Hill, West Mahopac, New York. So it's like the beach. Oh, somebody had twins. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, these are all kind of coming out. Oh, she looks so happy. And that's the end of the book. I don't want these to get bent when I close it. And then we have one mystery box left. This has some vintage cards. Oh, these are so pretty. From me. That's cute. And then some vintage postcards. There's the Arc de Triomphe. Don't know where these other ones are per se. And everything written on the back is in, oh, that's Hamburg. Here's one that's written on Loch Lomond. The Dome. Michelangelo's David. Champs-Élysées. I have a hard time saying that. Paris. That's Notre Dame. This is Avignon, but I'm not familiar where that is. There's several of that. Anyway, cool. I love old postcards. This is a newer postcard. Love the artwork. Signature card. Two old buddies and their cat. This lady in her car. Oh, look. Do you want to be a cowboy? Oh, some really cute pictures. Old gent. These people look like they work very hard for a living. Aw, some babies, showing off the babies. In remembrance, somebody's little funeral program. This guy with his puppy. And this one with his kitty. There's another picture of that bride and groom, or the bride with her father. And somebody has a lollipop, and then this one's kind of blurry. And we have a cabinet card. Oh, he's a dapper guy. Emily. Not Emily, Emma Lee. Oh, look, these are colorized. From Missoula, Montana. These are gorgeous. Aww. It would be interesting to know how old they were. This little cutie. Someone probably graduating from nursing school. They would get that fancy nursing cap pinned on, and that was part of their graduation. Oh, and here's some more nurses. The same person. A couple more left. These are absolutely fantastic. I love them. And not just because they were just given to me and I didn't have to pay for them, but just because I love these kinds of things. And I really appreciate you sharing with me. I know she is one of the few in the family who actually sometimes watches my channel. So that's kind of sweet too. So thank you very much. And I really will enjoy giving these new life in junk journals and beyond. Thanks all for watching. I want to thank Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming, who is the host of the Thrifty Thursdays, and I'll link her information below. Thank you to all my new subscribers and to those who are faithful watchers and have been supporting my channel for a couple of years or more now. So thank you so much for coming along and seeing all my fun treasures today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.